Welcome to episode 18. Some great songs lined up for you for this episode. I hope you've been enjoying what we've been doing so far. We're only as far as 1966, so we've a hell of a long way to go. The first song we'll move on with. Song one of this episode was originally recorded by Frankie Valli when he went solo without the Four Seasons back in 1965. Cher and Bruce Springsteen have done versions of this song. It was number one in UK and here in Ireland, and it's been used in a lot of media and TV. It's been in The Walking Dead and it's been in Stoker, a lot of vampire stuff, mainly because the song is called The Sun Ain't Gonna Shine Anymore and it's by the Walker Brothers. Song 2, one of my favourites by The Who. It was written by Pete Townsend, number 5 in March of '66, and it was inspired by Smokey Robinson's song The Tracks of My Tears. There's a couple of lines that inspired Townsend to write this song. This is called Substitute by The Who.
We seem all complicated. Look pretty young, but I'm just backdated, yeah. Substitute your lies for fact. I see right through your plastic back. I thought all white, but my dad was black. I find the truth reading down inside. I was born with a plastic spoon in my mouth. North side of my town faces and the east would faces south. Now you dare to look me in the eye. Crocodile tears for what you cry. Genuine problem you won't try. I'm working on out, just passing by, passing by. Substitute me for him. Substitute my coat for gin. Substitute you for my mom. At least I'll get my washing done.
Song 3 is what's known as a murder ballad. Yes, a murder ballad. It was inspired by a shooting in 1899 in St. Louis. It's also the title of an Elvis movie, and its highest chart was in Canada, where it reached number 14. This is called Frankie and Johnny by Elvis Presley.
Frankie and me, we were lovers. Oh Lordy, how we would love. Swore we'd be true to each other, just as true as stars above. I was her man, she caught me doing her wrong. My luck at poker was fading when a new gal caught my eye. I gambled, I tried to change my luck with a chick named Nellie Bly. I was Frankie's man, but I was doing her wrong. Well, Frankie came looking to find me. She wasn't looking for fun, for an nice sweet loving hand. She was toting a 44 gun to shoot her man, 'cause he was doing her wrong. Well, Frankie looked into the bar room, right there in front of her eye. There was a loving Johnny making love to that Nellie Bly. I was her man, she got me doing her wrong.
Song number 4, number 1 in May 1966, number 1 in Ireland, and it kept Painted Black off the top spot here in Ireland. It's said to be about a girl who lived in the writer's neighbourhood, and it also featured Cream guitarist Jack Bruce on this version. This is a song from Manfred Mann. This is called Pretty Flamingo. Song 5, where are the Beatles, I hear you say? Well, here they are. Number 1 in the US and the UK in June '66. It was the last song that the Beatles ever played live on stage. They played it on their US tour in 1966, and that's when they decided that they weren't going to play live tours anymore. This is called Paperback.
It's based on a novel by a man lately, and I need a job, so I
Song 6, it's the only number one the band had in the US. John Phillips said that he actually wrote this song in 20 minutes. This has the unusual, where it has what's known as a pregnant pause in the song. It won a Grammy in 1967 and it hit number 4 here in Ireland. A great song from the Mamas and the Papas is called Monday, Monday. Song 7, we discussed it there a second ago when we were talking about Pretty Flamingo. This is a song that was number 1 in the UK and US, and as I said, it hit number 2 in Ireland, kept off the top stop by Pretty Flamingo. This song was inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame back in 2018. It's a great song from the Rolling Stones. I love it. It's called
I see the line of guys in the back. I see people turn their heads and quickly look away. Like a newborn baby, it just happens every day. I look inside myself and see my heart is black. I see my red door, I must have it painted black. Maybe then I'll fade away and not have to face facts. It's not easy facing up when your whole world is black. No more will my green seagull turn a deeper blue. I could not foresee this thing happening to you. If I look hard enough into the setting sun, my love will laugh with me before the morning comes. I see a red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black. I see the girl walk by dressed in their summer clothes. I have to turn my head until my darkness grows. I wanna see it painted, painted black, black as night, black as gold. I wanna see the sun running out from the sky. I wanna see it painted, 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 painted black, yeah.
Song 8, written by Chip Taylor, was number 1 in the US, number 2 in the UK, hit number 5 here in Ireland. It's ranked 257 in the Rolling Stones top songs of all time, the top 500, and was inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame in 2019. This is Wild Thing. Wild thing, you make my heart sing. You make everything groovy. Wild thing, I think I love you. I wanna know for sure. So come on and hold me tight. I love you. Wild thing, you make my heart sing. You make everything groovy. Wild thing. Wild thing, I think I love you. I wanna know for sure. So come on and hold me tight. You move me. Song number 9, released in March 1966, number 2 in the US, number 7 in the UK. Controversial lyrics in this song. A lot of radio stations banned it because it was said to be a drug song. Probably right. Rainy Day Woman by Bob. last song in this episode, episode 18, by Old Blue Eyes himself, composed by Bert Kaempfert. It was #1 in the US in 1966. This actually won 3 Grammys in 1967. And it was originally actually only meant to be an instrumental song. It wasn't actually supposed to be any lyrics with it. It was composed for a movie. And this is Strangers in the Night by Frank Sinatra.
Strangers in the night, exchanging glances, wandering in the night. What were the chances we'd be sharing love before the night was through? Something in your eyes was so inviting, something in your smile was so exciting, something in my heart told me I must have you. Strangers in the night, two lonely people, we were strangers in the night, up to the moment when we said our first hello. Little did we know, love was just a glance away, oh, warm embrace and dance away. Ever since that night, we've been together, lovers at first sight, in love forever. It turned out so right for strangers in the night. A glance away, a warm embracing dance away. Ever since that night, we've been together, lovers at first sight, in love forever. It turned out so right for strangers in the night.
Well, that wraps up episode 18. As I said, we're chugging along really well at the moment. We've a long way to go. I hope you enjoyed this one. Feel free to comment at the bottom of the page.